Hi, Lisa here. It's late at night, so I'm just gonna go through this really quick. But I wanted to go through a couple different things. This is from a diary from February 21st, 2005. Um, it says, I was flying over the trees and into the clouds, and it was a very beautiful and serene day. It was like a summer's day. It sh- I saw the map. Something showed the map to me of the US map, and I guess I was trying to go west. And a voice came to me, a soothing voice. And I saw lots of flashes in twinkling colors like dots flashing in pinks, blues, and yellows. And the voice said something like, "We are all going to die. Enjoy life." But it was more detailed than that. But that's what I got out of it. Um, there was another time I had a dream about 2000, about seeing a map, and there was like part of the West Coast gone, part of the East Coast, some of the Texas. And when I looked online, there was actually other people that had um, created that same map. So I had never seen the map before or anything. So I am still looking for that dream that I had about that because I want to share that with you too. Um, Also, this is completely a different thing. I was very much into a band, Pantera. I know some of you may know that, and some of you may not know that. Um, this was me and Dimebag Darrell back in about 2001. Um, my mom used to pray all the time that I would love Jesus as much as I loved Pantera. And it finally happened, and it came true. And I don't worship false idols. It says, "You shall not have no, you shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make yourself a carved image or any likeness that is in heaven above or earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth." So that's from the Bible. Um, Here is what I've had from 2/21/05, a continuation of the dreams that I was having around that time. It's after Dimebag Darrell's death, where he was murdered on stage. So it's about a year and something after that. It says, I'm in an auditorium. There are several hundred people there. It's Dime's funeral. Pete, which is my ex husband, when we were married, and it was Pete and I's turn to go to the casket. But as we got ready to approach Darrell's casket, his limbs started to move. And Pete and I were like, "He has risen from the dead." And then he sits up in his casket and he looks around. I'm on one side and Pete is on the other. He says, "Why is everybody dressed in black? Is this a funeral?" This is Darrell asking us this. And I say, "Yes, Darrell, it's your funeral. You died." And I take his hand in mine soothingly and I say, "Darrell, we love you. Look at all these people who have come to see you. We all love you." And then it's as if Darrell says goodbye, for he lays down and he goes, "Oh, yes." And I held his hand, and I was wishing to see his friends or relatives, but it turned out to just, when I turned around, it was just Pete and I. And I guess there was some fans, I guess, left, but none of his relatives. And I told him, "We love you, Darrell. It's Luscious Lisa." That's what he used to call me. "We love you." And that was pretty much it. So, what I'd like to say about that is I know that I was really into treating it like he was a rock star and it was like a false idol. That's what it was. It was an idol. And I, of course, care about this person. He was part of my life. Um, I went to a lot of concerts back then, but he is gone now, and he's been gone for over 10 years now. And it was funny because I ran into this in my diary tonight, and I was online earlier, and I saw somebody on Facebook that I uh, know of, but she's not on my Facebook page. And she every year, every chance she gets, whether it's the December 8th when he was murdered or his birthday, she dresses up his where he's laid to rest. She spends thousands of dollars on it, and she did it again this year, and it's just decked out in all kinds of Christmas stuff, and candles and all kinds of stuff. And I have talked to her before, and she has spent thousands of dollars on this stuff, and she does it every year. She has been known, from what I understand, to sleep out at his grave, and she's convinced that she has seen lots of ghosts. She's seen Daryl's ghost, Dimebag, that's his nickname. She has seen his ghost. She has seen other people's ghosts, and she's really into this whole, haunting thing where she's into it. And if you're a Christian like me, we all know what that is. That is demons. That is demons portraying to be somebody that used to be alive. Any type of ghost is going to be a demonic entity. It's just like I found out that all these things that are posing as aliens. People say, "Oh, I saw this in the sky," and that's a UFO, and da da da. That is demonic things, and so that's what I have to say tonight. I just wanted to talk about the false idols, and I wanted to talk to you about the dream about the map, and me seeing that and saying something about we are going to die. I think we are into World War III now, with not only a holy war, but we are now having problems with Russia and NATO and all that other stuff. So things are heating up. I dreamt about, when I was 4, my dream started about war in America, and there was bombs and people were running, and there was fire and buildings falling, and I started dreaming that when I was 4 years old, and it was about 1971, 72. So put on your armor of God. Stay close to Jesus. Sing his song. Just sing, and keep him in right beside you in your heart. Don't let go of him. He needs you, and we need you in the kingdom of heaven, because we are fighting against demonic things that have been let loose on this earth. And there's too many people that hate us Christians. So we all need to stick together. And I love all y'all, and I'm praying for all y'all. If you have a prayer request, just say something to me, and I will keep you in my prayers. Just put hi, and I will see your name, and I will put you in my prayers. Okay? You don't have to tell me what it is, but I found out 2 different people tonight had cancer that I know. So it's we're fighting against a lot of things. So the more I pray, the more closer to God I get, and I just hope that's the same thing with you. God bless you, and take care. Good night. Bye.